In 4 years of reviewing wireless headphones, this is the most ambitious headphone I have ever used. This is the coute TH1. It's a wireless headphone with an integrated tube amplifier, the only one in the world. The sound is full and organic, like a desktop headphone driven with a tube amp. And it's not just a gimmick. This thing could genuinely be your entire high-end audio system if you don't have one at home, or your portable system if you do and you want to take that tube quality with you. Making wireless headphones is hard, like really hard. You're dealing with drivers, build materials, airflow, acoustics, circuit boards, batteries, electromagnetic interference, signal processing amplification, all crammed inside an ear cup. But pretty much everyone does it the same way. Speaker and battery connected to a circuit board with a DAC and a solid state amplifier. That's it. That's the formula. Akut asked a different question. How do you make a Bluetooth headphone sound like a wired headphone with a tube amp? And the obvious answer is you shove a tube amp in there. Now, if you're not into audio, you might be thinking, why would I want that? And if you are into audio, you're probably thinking, wait, how is that even possible? Tubes, or valves, depending on where you're from, are an older technology that is seeing a resurgence in the high-end audio world. They add a type of distortion that is pleasing to the human ear, like the classic sound of an electric guitar through a tube amp. A lot of people really love that classic organic sound, myself included. Now, I know. Distortion sounds like a bad thing. Solid-state amplifiers, which is what every other wireless headphone uses, they deliver a technically perfect signal, but very often they can sound clinical and exhausting. Vacuum tube amplification adds harmonic distortion that isn't random. It organically works with natural harmonic structures. This is why tubes sound more natural, more musical, even though I hate that word in this context, warmer, and I dare say more enjoyable, even when they're technically less perfect. The TH1 is meant for that tube-loving audience who wants to take that sound on the go. And until now, that was just not possible. So that's the why. Now, the big question is, does it actually work? Yeah, it really does. As for the sound itself, it's very good. The default tuning is mildly warm, with a mild bass emphasis, but not a bass head tuning. Some people might want more bass out of the box. I find it warm and relaxed. Now, I specify default tuning because it does use the Acoute app, which includes an 8-band equalizer. I can make these sound like completely different headphones just by switching EQ profiles. It's the most flexible wireless headphone I have ever used. It matches desktop headphones. Now, how does the sound signature work across different genres? For acoustic and indie music, this thing excels. Lifelike vocals and woody guitar textures that just feel natural. The tube harmonics make acoustic instruments feel alive and immersive with a wide stage that separates finger-picking from strings beautifully. Singer-songwriter stuff like indie folk, this is where the TH1 really shows what it can do. And if you like that kind of music, this is definitely one you need to consider. Classical is another strong suit. The wide soundstage and the excellent orchestral separation mean that you can pick out individual sections clearly. The layering, the decay on the strings, the brass, it's really impressive. The smooth treble keeps violins from ever getting shrill. For rock, strong dynamics, textured guitars, chesty vocals really come out. The tube sweetness makes electronic guitars and amp feel organic rather than digital. It makes them feel more real. Jazz works really well too. Natural mids, smooth percussion, and bass with proper decay, a good air or sparkle. For hip-hop and electronic, the deep, tight sub-bass handles modern production very well. The overall takeaway, this headphone is versatile, but it really shines on nuanced instrument-focused music. The noise canceling is also very good. The tube harmonics and wide soundstage are the hooks here. So yes, the tube amp concept, it really works. I feel that it sounds amazing. This is the single most impressive wireless headphone I have ever used. Thanks for watching. Take care.